What's going on, folks? Going back to another episode. Today I got me a ZHIYUN Weebill 3E in the house. This one right here, ZHIYUN sent it to me, asked me to take a look at it. It's as of this video, it's not out in the market yet for you to order, but should be soon. So look out for it. Anyway, we're gonna unbox this thing and let's take a look at it. So it comes in this really nice case. Some accessory package here. The classic mini tripod. Love this thing. The reason why I like it is because it's pretty heavy duty and it can hold a lot of weight on it because it's so big. You don't want those mini ones because with the mini ones they tip over. So I like these a lot. So here it is, the 3E. So the color that I got is a grayish color. I like how the buttons are on the side right here because really your thumb is always on the corners right here, not really in the front. So I think ergonomically it's really nice. Still got the trigger button and also the scroll on the side right here. One thing I do notice is that there are like 3 different mounting points at the bottom right here. USB-C on the side to charge it, and all the power and menu buttons are on the side here. Alright, mounting plates. All the locking mechanism is here to hold it down. So you got one right here, you got one over here, and then there's one right up here as well to unlock that third one. Okay, so first thing first, I noticed that is an interesting concept that they have here. The locking mechanism, it's made for folding. Alright, so first off, let's say if you want to unlock this area right here, so you unlock it, and then you know how you can position it so that you can lock it up. Well, that's not how it works. Yeah, you don't do that because look at the arm right here on top. You're not adjusting this portion right here in order to balance your camera. You're actually adjusting this right here to balance your camera. So it's a little bit different. Mindset wise, I have to figure out, but yeah, that's one thing. That's the first thing I noticed. I want to grab my Sony camera and I'm going to attach it on here and see. Let's see if we can balance this thing up, right? Let's do it. All right, so I do have my very heavy Sony a7 IV right here, along with a small rig cage on top there. So as you can see, it's all decked out, pretty heavy if you're holding it in your hand. Plus on top of that, 16 to 35 millimeter. That's what I want to use on this thing right now. Let's go ahead and balance this thing. I'm going to unlock all the access. And then let's go ahead and lock this baby up too. There you have it. It's all locked up. Okay, so in terms of the adjustment, it looks like this portion right here where I usually would adjust the weight left and right, that's not it. I'm adjusting it from right over here. Use a quarter to lock this thing in place. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this thing in here. So yeah, as you can see now I have a lot more room to push in. There we go. Alright, now let's balance this portion real quick, the up and down. So if I go like this and it drops, that means that it's not balanced. So what I need to do is I need to adjust this point right here. Let's move it up to distribute the weight real quick. There we go. Not yet. There we go. So now this is balanced right here, but it's still dropping if it's still front heavy if I do this. So I'm gonna move this baby in. Let me turn sideways so you can see this. I'm pushing this in and out right here to balance this portion. There you have it. That's balanced. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and flip the screen out. All right. So first off, let's go ahead and check both sides here, both axes. So this one axis, that's balanced. Then if I go straight like this, that's balanced. So it should stay whatever position that I set it on. So that's good right there. If I unlock it, it should swing that way. Yep, because that's heavy. So what I need to do is I need to push the camera back over here There we go. So that's balance right there. That's really interesting to me. I've never had one where everything, all the balancing is happening right here in this portion. I usually would have to balance back here and balance the front there, but the way they designed it, it's very interesting. So everything is balanced now. Whatever position that I put it on, it should balance it. I think I kind of like the way this is balanced a little bit better. I like how all the balancing piece mechanism is all here. Yeah, it's balanced. That was pretty quick actually. It didn't take me no time at all. All right, so next up, let's go ahead and lock all these axes here. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock those up, and then we're gonna balance this portion right here, which is the last thing that I have to balance. So let's go ahead and unlock that one. Now, how would you do this? What you do is you would start tilting it this way. You see how if it drops, that means that it's not balanced. So let's go ahead and, yep, we're gonna unlock this. Let's go ahead and move that up. So that's too much. So you see how it's swinging the other way now? I gotta adjust that. So there you go. It's now balanced. It doesn't swing one way or the other. Yeah, swing a little bit. So let's go ahead and adjust that minute piece right there. There we go. Now it stays. Yeah. I would say that's balanced right there. Okay, so next up, let's power this baby up and let's take a look here. Okay, make sure I unlock all the axes and then turn it on. Yep. Looks good right there. A7 IV. Look at this. This thing is handling it. I mean, from one to another. That's crazy. Let me take this off. Quick. Look at that. It can bend many different ways there. Yeah. Wow. A7 IV with a small rig cage, guys, and it handles it like a champ. I don't feel any kind of vibration in here as I'm moving. Yeah, I don't feel any kind of vibration at all. So what that means is that 1, my balance is spot on. 2, the motor is handling this like a champ. I mean, the one thing I would say is this is probably the max weight for it, which I can't imagine you having anything heavier than this rig right here. A7 IV is really heavy, plus the cage on there, plus the 1635 GM lens. That's a beast already. So if you have anything heavier than this, this is probably not the gimbal for you, but I'm pretty sure any lens and camera combo that you have, it's gonna fit on this thing just right. Okay, so the next thing I really want to do, which I'm really interested in, is the vertical shooting style. I like the fact that this thing actually comes with vertical shooting natively already. I don't have to have an extra plate or anything like that in order to use this. So let me just show you real quick. So as I was mentioning earlier, this plate right here has, see this mount right here? You can mount that and do vertical shooting. Okay, so I've taken this whole thing out and now you mount it in this way. So the one thing about this is that it's going to change the weight distribution. So right now my thing is out. You see that? It's not balanced right now, so I would have to rebalance this. So let's try to do that again. So that's pretty fast. All I have to do is rebalance that piece right there and it works. So next up, the third axis. Oh wow, this is already balanced. I don't have to do anything here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lock that up. Alright guys, that's it right there. This baby is balanced. Vertical mode. Took me extra 3 minutes to balance this up. Alright guys, so next up, let's go ahead and check this thing out for a spin.